want to win a section title, another one. I think that'd be 14 or 15 for our school. And then we want to get to that first state championship and finally win one for our school.
Hey, good morning.
This is my baseball team right here, the A's, and right here the Raiders. But I try to get like every team since I just love baseball and I love football too. But obviously baseball hats are a nice thing to wear. So these are my most expensive and favorite pair of ray gun dunks here, classics. Never get rid of these either. UNC 11s, best summer shoe ever. I collect all these too. We got DC, Marvel, Dragon Ball Z. Some more Marvel ones up there. Star Wars, more Marvel ones. Best football cleat ever is right here. I've had another pair for practice that we got from our school, and then once I saw these, I had to get them. A lot of these are AAU basketball tournaments, track and field, youth football stuff, or like some of them are academic awards. And then right here is my sophomore year. I was most valuable offensive player for our JV team.
I mean, Caden started playing football when he was like 6th grade, I guess. And he originally started playing in Gridley.
Okay.
And then he didn't come out to Sutter until like his junior midget year, his last year of youth football.
So how was that switch going from Gridley to Sutter?
I mean, we had a lot of friends out there. I mean, a lot of our friends from here in town have taken their kids out there because being here in Live Oak, you kind of had the option of going to Gridley or to Sutter. So we had some friends of ours, the kids that originally played in Gridley and then had went out to Sutter. And plus we played them every year.
Yeah.
So they killed us every year.
So when did you know that football would probably be his sport?
He's always been into sports and he always wanted to play football. So like we originally lived in Chico. And so we moved out here. I mean, we've been out here for like 11 years, I guess now. I mean, he just always liked football, and he was always good. And like, I mean, when he was little, I'd get him in the backyard. I mean, and I would just have him run routes, set the garbage can up out here as a defender, and he would just go, and just go, and he never got tired of it. And he's just, he's always been pretty decent at being a receiver, and he puts in a lot of work. I mean, the kid does put in a lot of work. I mean, there's times in the off season he's doing strength and conditioning, 2-3 times a week, doing speed and agility, and then on Saturdays he would hook up with some other kids and they would go run a sand hill at the river and go to the park, run routes, So he pretty much goes all year round for the most part. He takes very little time off.
How was he as a kid growing up?
No, Caden's always been a good kid, always good in school. I mean, he knows his mom doesn't mess around when it comes to school. It's like if your grades start slipping, you ain't playing. So he's always known that from day one. But no, we've never had really any problem. No, he's always done good in school. No problems at school. No problems anywhere else. So I have to say, as that goes, he's been a pretty good kid.
Watch a lot of film. First I start with the DBs and the corners, see how they play and see what footwork to use, what releases to use to get me more open, and what routes will be effective. And I look at the linebackers too, if I run inside routes, if I need to run shorter or deeper, and just depending on where they need to go. And then the defense and special teams. I'm a kick returner, I need to see where the best lanes to run are.
We're playing Truckee Saturday. I mean, I've already started my preparation 2 weeks ago. So I've been watching film. Tomorrow I'm gonna break down the fronts, what they go when we're in goal line situations. They go 2 high, 1 high. A lot of DBs, how many yards they're playing off. The backers, if they come up, play action, what type of plays would work. And then me and Reynolds are gonna sit down probably Monday or Tuesday in class, go over the plays that we think will work best against their defense and how we're gonna attack their weaknesses. A lot of Drake, R&B, Jack Harlow's my go-to right now, so that's my guy. But before the game, I'm listening to some like Usher, some slow jams, Kanye, Drake, Jack Harlow, all that R&B to calm me down. Make sure you're nice and smooth and get all the jitters out. Just go into my zone.
All right, so in the locker room, I have a playlist mixture of rap, definitely, to get me pumped up. But then right before, I probably listen to a lot of kind of like dance music or like slow music. My favorite guy is SG Lewis. SG Lewis has like a lot of like upbeat beats, so it just keeps me positive and not like just focused. We want to win a section title, another one. I think that'd be 14 or 15 for our school. And then we want to get to that first state championship and finally win one for our school. Individually, I want to have about like 1,300 receiving yards, maybe 10 plus touchdowns, a couple return touchdowns on punt and kickoff. I want to be in the Lions All-Star game after the football season's over, and I want to be a all-league offensive MVP.
Team-wise, I think we have one of our strongest teams we've had in a long time. We're trying to get to that state championship game, trying to win it, trying to at least get there, be the first team to get there and playing it. But section champs, we feel like we can go out on top before they head into that Sac-Joaquin section. And then individually, I'm trying to go 3,000 yards passing, 20 plus touchdowns, and all-state selection.